Hello traders. Okay, so this is Dion. Welcome to my channel. I just want to show you in this video how easy it is for you to grow your account. It doesn't matter the size of your account. You might start with $20, $30, $100. As long as you have a small account, this video is for you. All right. So what you are looking at right now, this is a trade that we are currently in. It's supposed to be held all the way down here, all the way to the down. This is a daily chart. Okay, so with my signal group, the point of the signal group is to grow small accounts, to flip accounts. All right, I'm not talking about catching 20 pips, 15 pips, those small pips. No, I'm talking about catching huge pips. All right, that's the point of the signal group. So what you are looking at, this is you can see here, I've already written the 4-hour scope, the daily fair value gap. This is like a confluence of two time frames. Okay, two higher time frames. Now, of course, right now it may look like this is the small movement, but when we go down to the 15-minute chart, when we go down to the 15-minute chart, you can see, all right, so it started all the way up there. Okay, of course, the entry was on the 3-minute chart, because we always try to keep the risk as small as possible. Okay, you can see here the entry was just in this single candle order block on the 3-minute chart. All right, yeah, so what I want to show you is a simple breakdown of how we analyze these charts. All right, so the reason the signal group prioritize the synthetic indices is because this is a trending market. When I say trending market, what I mean by that is, let me just show you this. Okay, so what I mean by so most of the time when we are dealing with currencies, you will see that maybe price is moving like this. Okay, in most cases, it goes up like that, goes down. Yeah, that's how most of the time when you're dealing with currencies, that's how it is. But when it comes to synthetic indices, when we say that price is bearish, it takes a lot of time, okay, for it to be in that bearish situation. Okay, and then when it's bullish, it's so obvious. When it's bullish, you have to be in that trade. So the reason this market is very easy to trade or to draw your to grow your account is all you need, at least in a week, you need to catch at least 200 pips. You'll be okay. Okay, if you just catch at least 200 pips, you'll be okay in a week. All right, and the reason that is so easy is because you always need to start from the daily bias. Okay, that's how you catch the whole move. I'm not talking about you just catching. You can see how price is coming from all the way up there and then going to the downside, and then from the downside going to the upside. I'm not talking about you just catching this move here or this move here or just this move here or that move there. No, I'm talking about you catching the move from all the way up there all the way to downside, from that downside all the way up there. Those are the movements that I'm trying to make you understand. Sorry, I was reading a text here. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm trying to show you. So here the only thing that is needed, is the daily bias and then the analysis chart. So the analysis chart, it's either going to be the 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, or the 1-hour chart. Okay, I'm just talking about 3 charts here. So you have the 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart. Okay, so okay, if you see this line, if you've already seen most of my videos, you can tell this was just trend line liquidity. I don't need to explain a lot of this. Yeah, every time you are trying to enter a big move, whenever there's a big move that's about to happen, there's supposed to be liquidity that has to be taken out. Okay, you have to understand that. Yeah, so this is the 15-minute chart. You have to understand this analysis chart. Okay, it's very important. So on 15-minute chart, let me just zoom in. On 15-minute chart, you can see already price is in a daily fair value gap, and also the 4-hour. Well, I'll go all the way to the 4-hour chart. You will see what I'm talking about. So here on the 15-minute chart, you can see we have the single candle order block. This is the 15-minute chart, single candle order block. Okay, that's one. All right, and then when you go to the 30-minute chart, that's another analysis chart that you can use if you want more clarity. So the higher you go up the time frames, the more clear everything becomes. Okay, you can see how clear everything is becoming. There's less noise as the higher the time frame you go, the less noisy the chart becomes. Yeah. So even here on the 30-minute chart, you have this single candle order block, but the one that I'm looking at is this one. Okay, if you are in my mentorship or the signal group, you understand why this is a perfect single candle order block that you have to look at. Okay, because of this candle right here, this is like the confirmation candle, this black candle right here. Okay, yeah, so 30 minutes you also have a single candle order block. Okay, when you go to the 1-hour chart, so you don't need all the 3 charts to have single candle order block, and then you can take a sell. Okay, it doesn't need to be like that. Okay, the reason I'm showing you all these analysis charts is because you just need one of them. Okay, you just need one of them. As long as one of them has that point of interest, and then you can go all the way down to the entry time frame and then get your sniper entry, that's going to be okay. All right, so on this 1-hour chart, you can see even here you have this single candle order block right here. Okay, confirmed by this black candle right here. Okay, my students understand these things. These are straightforward things. We really don't mess around with these things. It's a straightforward things. You don't even need to question a lot. It's just straight entry. These are just, it's like free money. Okay, it's just free money from that. In fact, from that high to this fair value gap right here, this is just free money. You just have to know you have to get all this money. Okay, the rest of this is just bonuses. These are just bonuses. Okay, yeah, so the analysis chart, of course, is very important for points of interest. You need to know an area where you have to take that trade. Okay, so when I'm talking about entry time frames, I'm talking about the 1 minute to 5 minute time frame. Okay, nothing less, nothing more than 5 minutes, and it's not supposed to be less than 1 minute. It's not supposed to be more than 5 minutes. All right, so when you go down to 1 minute, when we go down all the way to 1 minute here, okay, you can see how noisy the chart looks. Okay, so when you want like the sniper entries, whatever you do, you have to make sure your stop loss is supposed to be on the swing high. Okay, on the swing high. Now you can see how price moved. Of course, it made the market structure shift here and then went back into there was a market structure shift here and then displacement, and then price went back into that order block there. Okay, but if you don't like the 1 minute chart, it doesn't mean you are not going to trade. Okay, so from 1 minute to 5 minutes, you have to pick your favorite time frame. Okay, so for me, when it comes to synthetic indices, I like the 3 minutes chart. Okay, of course, starting from 2 minutes, 3 minutes, all the way to 5 minutes, it's the chart gets more clearer. I hope you are getting this, guys. What you need is some sort of clarity when you are entering a trade. You want a point where you are going to put your risk. By risk, I mean your stop loss. If your stop loss is not really very well defined, it's going to be very hard for you to make it. Yeah, even I've you know, when I started trading, and then of course when you are winning, when you have a winning strategy but you don't have a proper risk management, it gets to a point where you won a certain trade but you don't know how it was going to end up if you actually lost that trade. So what you don't need to have that feeling at the end of the day. Okay, so when you go to 3 minutes, you can see how less noisy the chart becomes. Okay, it's getting clearer in terms of entries. Okay, it's still noisy but it's getting clearer. Okay, you can see price dropped all the way down here. Okay, after dropping all the way down, it made a market structure shift and then started. So what, like I said, whatever you are going to, anywhere that you want to enter from, just make sure your stop loss is above that swing high. Okay, so when you use your Fibonacci, okay, so the Fibonacci is going to be used because you don't want to risk more than you should. Okay, so when I go all the way down here, okay, and then I look at, let me just zoom in there. This candle right here, this is a single candle. I like entering my trades in a single candle order block. Okay, so you can see this candle right here. This is a single candle order block right here. So you can see from my analysis time frame all the way to entry time frame, I like the single candle order blocks. All right, so price has already passed the equilibrium level, this green level here. Okay, that's equilibrium, and it went all the way up to that single candle order block. Now, even if you didn't see that single candle order block, you can already see price started making its own single candle order blocks. Okay, so you can see this one right here. Okay, this one right. When you see this is a good indication. So most of the time when I'm sending signals and then I start seeing this, and then we just want to at least make something before even price reaches the 50% level of this whole move here. Yeah, so this is where you start adding more entries. Okay, at the end of the day, what I want is for everyone to eat. Okay, especially in this in the signal group, everyone needs to eat. Okay, you need, at least if you started with a $50, $100, those small accounts, 150, you have to flip it. At least by the end of the week, it needs to be more than $300 at least. That's something. It's really not a lot, but at least by next week, when we say that you have to risk 3%, the risk that you were risking the previous week is going to change. Okay, also when the risk increases, even the take profits are going to increase. That's how it works. All right, so that's the whole point of the signal group. So all these I hope you guys I hope you guys understand the single candle order blocks. It's a very simple concept. All right, you can see all these there's a single candle order block here, there's another one there. So when you see this, it's very easy for you to just go into the trade and then add more trades, as long as you keep to your risk management. Yeah, so okay, let's go back to 15 minutes. Yeah, so this trade, we are still holding. But I just wanted to give a heads up to some of you who keep asking why I haven't been why I haven't been posting any videos. Yeah, so I'm trying to focus on like just going straight to the practical work. Okay, if we are making money together, it makes more sense compared to me just giving you the theories and stuff like that. I mean, the information is okay, all right, but I want to see my students making it in real time. Okay, if I'm making money, I want even my students to be making money. So yeah, this video is for you. I hope you've learned something, and if you want to join the mentorship or signals or get the PDF full course, the link is in the description below. So until next time, happy trading, guys.